Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Karabo Tsehla. Welcome to the Mathematical Science Portal. Uh, Today I want us to name branched alkanes, right? Let's use the systematical naming of organic molecule, the IUPAC system, okay? So now, before I waste time, this video is just for clarification whereby you guys have problems in terms of naming, right? So other things I won't write them. I'll just say them. I won't write them because I'm trying to save time. Right now we are going to name this branched alkane. Okay, so when you name any molecule, first things first, you have to check, or let me say, you have to identify your functional group, right? Number one, you have to identify your functional group. Okay, so when you are looking at this molecule, right, we only have carbon to carbon bonds, which are single bonds, and carbon to hydrogen. Okay, so this functional group, we find it in alkanes. Okay, so number two, you'll have to check your longest chain. Okay, so how do we check our longest chain? We count. Let's start with the one that is straight first. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I have 6 when I count from left to right. If I start with this one, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and then if I count with this one, I have 1 2 3 4 5, right? And from this one, 1 2 3 4 5. So it means that our longest chain has 6 carbons. So now check your longest chain. Okay, so in this case, our longest chain has what? 6 carbons. It has 6 carbons. Okay, so do we have any branches now? Do we have any branches? Yes, I have a branch. Here's a branch. Here's a branch. Oh, here's another branch. Okay, be careful when you are drawing structures. You must draw everything. Put your hydrogens there, your carbons, and your bonds. If you don't do that, you're gonna get penalized. Okay, so now, yes, I have branches. What kind of branches do I have? Now I have methyl branches. 3 methyl branches. Okay, I have 3 methyls. Okay, so now how do I start by naming this thing? So we have a guideline that says we must name from the start numbering our carbons from the nearest end. If I have a branch like this, right? So the nearest end is this one, okay? Because I have 1 2 here. But if I start from this carbon from right to left, I have 1 2 3, right? So these carbons, they are not the nearest. They are not on the nearest end because they are what? 2 carbons away from the first carbon, and this one is just here. Okay, so now it means we'll have to number from here. Okay, this is the nearest end. So 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. But we're supposed to have 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yes, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Now, how do I go by naming that? Identify your branches. We have methyls, right? We have a methyl. We have a methyl. on carbon number 2, right? And then we have another 2. We have 2 methyl on carbon number 4. On carbon number 4, right? So how do we name that? Okay, so we start by numbers. Numbers come first, and then the letters come after. Excuse me. So now here I have a methyl on carbon number 2. So I'll say 2 dash methyl, or let me say a hyphen. So between a number and a letter, a hyphen must be there. You separate a number and a letter by a hyphen. So I have 2 methyl, right? So, but then I don't only have 1 methyl, I have more methyls. So if I just start by saying 2 methyl, 4 what, I will be wrong. So I have to say, because I only have a methyl here, I have to say I have a methyl on number 2 and I have 2 methyls on number 4. I have to say 2.4.4 trimethyl, right? Trimethyl, because I have 3 methyls now. I don't have 1 methyl. Trimethyl. Okay. So what is the longest chain? The parent name is what? Is a hexane. Hexane. So here between the methyl and the hexane, there mustn't be any space. Okay. So I have 2.4.4 trimethyl hexane. Okay. So another way to check your answers is to do this. Is to calculate the total of positions, right? So as you can see, I've numbered from left to right in red. So if I say from left to right, total position, right? It's total position from left to right. So I have a methyl on carbon number 2, yes, position number 2, plus I have 2 methyl groups on carbon number 4. So I have plus 4 plus 4. Okay, how much do I have here? I have 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10. So I have 10 from left to right. So let's say now someone was to argue and say, no, let's count from right to left. Let's say we put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So how would that check out? Like as we have said, we must number with the list number, right? So meaning we must number close to the to the nearest end. Okay, so this one is close to the nearest end, but this one is a bit further away. So but let's try to see what was going to happen if we number from right to left. So now from right to left, so what is our total number? So here now I will have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll have a methyl on carbon number 3 and another methyl on carbon number 3, plus now that methyl that is alone, it will be on carbon number 5 now. On carbon number 5. So I have the 3 plus 3, which is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. So, and as you can see, 10 is less than 11. And we prefer the name that has the least total number of positions. So the correct one is going to be the one with the least number of total positions. Right? If you want to check your answers, you can do that. Okay, guys, I think that's it when it comes to alkanes. Meet me on another video of alkanes. Okay, so as you know, we can't learn without having an exercise, right? We can't learn without having an exercise. So I want you to name this for me. I want you to name this for me. CH3. Okay. C. CH2. CH. CH2. CH3. Okay, I have a CH3. I have a CH3. I have a CH3. Okay. Yeah. Name that. Okay, so you can pause a video and do the problem. So now what will be your name? So your name, it's supposed to be, if you check there, from the nearest end, we have what? Carbon number 2 here. And then here, this one is what? It's also carbon number 2. So which name are we going to take? Which name are we going to take? Because here, this is on number 2, and this is on number 2 as well. Which name? So now, if I say I count from left to right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. So the longest chain has 6 carbons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Longest chain has 6 carbons. So now, so if I count from left to right, the name from left to right, I have what? I have 2.2, 0.5 trimethyl. Trimethyl. There's no space between the tri and the methyl. Trimethyl hexane. Okay. So now, let me count from right to left. Let's take our nice color here. Let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so from right to left, it will be, this one will be on carbon number 2, this methyl, so I'll have 2.5.5 trimethyl hexane. So, but which one is the correct name? Remember, I said that you must check with your total, right? Yes, this one, they are all from the nearest ends, right? But then this one, there's one methyl here, there are 2 methyls. So now, which one is the correct name? So here, if we check total, our total here is going to be 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 plus 5 is equals to what? Is equals to 9. Okay. Then what about the total here? Total number of position is going to be 2 plus 5 plus 5, right? So 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay. So as you can see, 9 is less than 12. We prefer the one with a smaller total. So it means that this is the correct name and this one is incorrect. Okay, so you have to start with this one that has two methyl groups as the nearest end. Okay guys, thank you.